and that I work with real people that are just trying to, you know, get in a better shape, lose a bit of fat, have something that fits in their life rather than try and mold their whole life around their diet and their mental health and how they're interacting with others and their social life and that they want to eat with their families. And then a lot of women that come to me as well, they're like, I had such a poor role model growing up in terms of diet that I want to make sure that I'm passing on to my kids like healthy habits, right? Which means eating with your family, not being like everyone's having this and mum's having a tiny salad, you know, like kids pick up on that kind of stuff. So
that's interesting.
I normally give people like a bit more structure during the day when realistically most people are at work, only have a short lunch break. You're not going to enjoy what you're eating anyway. It may as well be prepped, kind of decision made already. And just like make sure that you're hitting that protein, hitting your fruit and veg target, kind of more eating for function. And then in the evening, worrying a little bit less because you know you've hit all those targets already. Know you've been, now, not to misinterpret this, but like quote unquote quite clean, as in you've probably not consumed that many calories. Then you've got a bit more flexibility in the evening. So you're not like, oh, trying to weigh out something to know. Right. You're like, yeah, it's roughly 600 calorie meal. I'm going to enjoy it with my family. And then you're still in a deficit. I call that like the 3-to-1 method. So you've got 3 meals during the day, which is like breakfast, lunch, and a snack that all kind of hit your fruit and veg, hit your protein, are a little bit more like eating for function, make that decision beforehand, prep them, you know, just have them. And then in the evening, chill out a little bit and eat with your family or eat socially, or, you know, at least you have the time to actually enjoy the food.
I love that. Could we just unpack the protein, fruit, veg, snack, like a little bit more, like in terms of setting a target for all of those things and what you recommend?
So
for people?
Most people will set a protein target anywhere between like 1.4 to 1.8 grams per kilogram body weight. For most of the women that I work with, I normally just set them 100 grams. If they get more, and I set it as a minimum. If they get more than that, amazing. But like that's a bit of a minimum. And you
Across
can,
the day. Yeah.
And you can get really like this many grams for this and this many grams for this, but I think that's a much easier way for people to actually stick to it. Now, if you're a man, it will be higher. So then you need to look at like grams per kilogram, what works for you. But considering I work with most women, and this is such an unpopular thing to say, but most women will do really well for fat loss on 1,600 to 1,800 calories and 100 grams of protein. That's not the hard part, right? People think I need a specific calorie number, or I need something that, you know, that must be what's wrong, how many carbs I'm eating or something. Actually, if you're just consistent on that, that's not the hard part. That actually doing it's the hard part. Yeah. It's creating a life where you can be consistent doing that.
It's simple, but it's hard.
Exactly. Yeah.
Simple, but it's hard. And then on the fruit and veg, what do you recommend?
6. Because it's more than 5.
6 different types a day?
Different types, yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
And I don't know what you find about this, but again, I'm all for kind of ease and applicability for people.